Power, brother. This is Powerinc. Wake up movement. I'm encouraging our people to be radical thinkers for a changed mindset. I ain't your news. I speak on the issues to give you the solution from my perspective of a changed mindset. Man, who's responsible? You know, let's stay on the gun safety because don't seem like it's enough talk about it. Ain't nothing getting done about it. I don't hear enough talk about this deadly weapon. Deadly weapon. Who's responsible? If you live in that life as a thug, a gangster, clutching your pistol, you're responsible if you leave it on the street, leave it on the table for anybody to grab it for as a child. Who's responsible if a parent leave their gun out and the child get that gun and take it off to school? The parent is responsible. You the ones of age to go get a gun, to go buy it. You know, I argue with people sometimes, a 6-year-old, man, they a child. And it matters who's guiding that child or what that child been listening to for the difference between old school music and this new deaf culture music. Because last time I checked, everybody in the videos got that gun. Last time I checked, I see little kids when they taking pictures acting like they got a real gun with the parents. If they doing it thinking it's a game, they doing the same thing when they seeing the gun out because the unresponsible adult. If I'm wrong, let me know. Drop a comment. I'll just keep it real because I'm from the streets. I'm a product of the streets. I've been shot. You know what I'm saying? I done toted a gun. And I'm all about keeping it on me for my safety and protection to this very day. But you're responsible when you're having a gun on you. It's a deadly weapon. And we still can always resonate to the mind of us as self-hate. How do we inflict violence upon each other if we never addressed the trauma minds to what happened to us? We don't even see what's going on with us. I can always resonate because, like I said, I'm from the hood, and in the day, it's like you losing your drugs. Your homeboys gonna be laughing at you. Where your pack at? You lost your pack again? Where your gun? Or you lose your gun? That's irresponsible. That you ain't no real gangster. You ain't really doing no real thugging if you can't even keep up with your piece. You can't keep up with your pack. You know what I mean? What type of adult are you? You know what I'm saying? Really, it's not for you. Same way for as a parent. What type of parent are you if you forgot where you put your gun at? Or you leave it cocked and leave it right on the dining room table for your child to pick it up, to take it off to school. You ain't keeping a track where your deadly weapon at. I'm a parent, and I take my life very serious as being a parent. My kids, they depend on me for being responsible and taking care of them and guiding them in the right direction. It's my responsibility to put up any deadly weapon in my household, for if it's a knife or a hammer or a gun. You know, with us as parents should be held reliable. You know, the system is so corrupt. It's not surprised the people that came out with these guns from how they had the advantage of enslaving us as people. Why they don't got no gun safety protection classes, or well, not classes, I mean laws to protect our children. Because if a child and the parent is lacking and the child is able to get that gun and take it off to school, who's responsible? The child. That's why it should be some type of law to keep these guns out of kids' hands. Hold the adult. It's law. If I'm wrong, let me know. Let me know who's responsible of the safety in their house? The child or the adult? Who's responsible? The person able to go get the gun, or the innocent child is able to pick up the gun and go about their business? Who's responsible for tracking and keeping aware of your deadly weapon? I speak about gun safety because we got these schools and shootings that's happening every darn day. Every darn day. And it's mind blowing, because we're expecting this trash system to actually make a difference, and they don't give a damn. If they give a damn about the people, they wouldn't raise the cost of living when it's the hardest times ever. If they gave a damn, they should have been had laws to protect people in general as you sell this deadly weapon every day. And anybody can get a gun. There should be laws to protect our innocent children. That's why this system must go, because it seems like we're going to be fighting this battle to try to reshape this corrupt system that should have been structured in a good way from the get-go. But if you knew the devilish people that created this system was slave catchers, they was the first gangsters, so-called gangsters. It wasn't good people enslaving us as people. That's why this system don't make sense and it's so toxic. Our children can't go to school without not worrying about somebody bringing a gun to school. We got one thing where, of course, they lock doors to keep people out from getting in. But what about the kids that's getting these guns from their crappy parents? Call it what you want. I'm a parent, and I'll never leave my gun just laying around. I'm responsible. Call it what you want. I'm responsible. It's my job to make sure my kids are safe. What's the point of having a gun if it's not protecting your house? What's the point of having a gun? You don't know where it's at in your house at all times. You don't know your child and picked up your piece and took it to school? That ain't good parenting. That ain't real gangster, dog. Come on, man. Stop playing with me. You don't know where you pack your pack at, your drugs? I encourage people, don't mess with drugs. Stay away from them. If you don't know where that, it can be in anybody's hands. Your kids think they got some gummies. They think they got some just regular gummies, and they laced up. Who's responsible? Come on, man. We always gotta have these damn laws to protect us as people. When us as the people gonna take some accountability for ourselves? Ain't you responsible? You bought the gun. It's like having alcohol in your house. You just gonna put it in the kid's bedroom? Who's responsible? You gotta understand this system ain't gonna never be right until we make it right. Till we make it right. But we ain't gonna change nothing until we change this mind, so we can change our environment. What else is gonna take? Pretty soon, slavery be over. It be right now. They raise it up some more. We be working for free. Everybody, every complexion. I'm just more focused on us as people because I'm a black man and not the man. Our reparations, our respect, how they don't respect us. They show us getting killed and brutalized every day on all these darn networks. And we don't hold no power because we're not united as people. You tell me what team or player don't have a team behind them to make him great. Even in tennis or golf. Yes, one individual is playing on this team, but he got a team behind him that helps him be so great. This is why we got to unite as people so we can demand change and start working on making the change. But we all contend in our own lanes, trying to do our own thing and getting that bag, and we're losing. I believe all these rappers done made it and they got that bag, but they still fighting and killing each other. Y'all don't think it's the mental? And that's what it is. Like our identity. lack of understanding, lack of self-love, lack of knowledge of self. If you don't know who you are, you can become or be anybody or allow anybody to teach you your history that you should know. That's why segregation, it damaged us in so many ways. Peaceful protest damaged us. We don't know how to fight back. Go around asking for justice. And then once we get it, we still don't make a difference in our community. So it can prevent from this happening again for us, police brutality, black on black violence. We're not building nothing to make a true change. This is not changing. Why things ain't changing? Because we ain't changed the program of us as people. We ain't acknowledge the trauma mind. We ain't acknowledge what happened to us, what broke us. If you don't address what broke you in order to heal, you won't grow if you don't know what broke you in order to grow. But who responsible? The kids? Who responsible? School? Who responsible? The system? Us as people got to take some accountabilities to some extent. Child come from your house. I'm furious because my child was in school and she was in danger because a terrible parent didn't put their gun safety. I don't know why they stretch for seatbelt safety, obviously, What about gun safety? Why you don't hear that enough? Probably because they the very people that's selling them. People making money off death. They don't care about black on black violence because we do the more killing of each other than anybody else. When we going to start taking accountability for ourselves as people? Just sick of seeing our kids in danger. And we expecting these dummies within this system to make true change. We gotta push for a change. Every time something goes on, we gotta demand a change. We gotta do this. How about we demolish this old corrupted system that was created by some gangsters, some evil people from the get-go, and redo it? It's old, very old. And it was dumb. It's old how it was created from very evil people enslaving us as people. It's like using this first phone and never upgrade. People look and open your eyes, open your mind, and do some studying and some besides soul searching, do some self-knowledge, self-awareness searching, do some homework on society and this system. Why is it so broken? It's so terrible and it's declining. Probably because they ain't never ran nothing for a long period of time. The so-called untouchables. Our kids are the most valuable thing, precious lives in life. And they in danger every time they go to school, from every elementary, junior high, high school, college. How are we gonna have a future? In the future of our kids are in danger every day. Every day. And you got the Democrat and the Republican arguing with China or whatever you want to call it. It's sad, man. Knowledge is power. It could change your thought process, and your thoughts will change your behavior. And that trickle down into your actions. And once you acknowledge the trauma, you can work on rebuilding yourself or healing yourself or change. Fact of the matter is, we are traumatized, and trauma people, programmed and conditioned in this system. Be awakened for a changed mindset. Be awakened. Lack of knowledge is lack of power. And we lack it. As long as your mind is corrupt, colonized, they don't got to worry about your actions. That's why they not worried about us, because we busy inflicting violence upon each other. They ain't worried about us because they got us brainwashed. They ain't worried about us because they programmed us so well to be so content to go along, to get along. They don't got to worry about us because I believe a lot of people is stuck in fear. But like I keep saying, what about our kids? You think they scared? When we going to stand up as people to make real, true change for society and our environment so we can really have a true peace of mind? Because at the end of the day, alcohol, drugs, it always wear off. And our problems are still there once you sober up. Ease the pain for us for so long, but you slowly self-destruction, slowly killing yourself. Exactly what this system wants you to do. So the ones that's running and got a design, they can stay within power, and keep making money, keep their bag, stay in their own lane, while us as people keep drowning, keep losing our way of life. Gun safety. That's the key. Who's responsible? The adult, the one that bought the gun. Our kids are innocent. If we don't hold ourselves responsible, who will? We got to make a law up to hold ourselves as people accountable, which it needs to be, obviously, so some people will start putting their guns up. Put up your guns. You should never leave your gun out. And if it's cocked and loaded, you should have even more reason to have it put up. It's a deadly weapon. If you don't acknowledge the deadly weapon of killing anybody, you don't care. You ain't no real gangster. You ain't no real responsible adult or parent if you're leaving your deadly weapon out for your child to take and go off to school where they can kill themselves or kill anybody else. Wake up, people. Wake up. Wake up. You have been conditioned to self-hate yourself, to hate each other. You have been conditioned to go chase this bag and stay content within your own lane. And we, within this world, is in jeopardy of losing everything we have because of these clowns that's in position. But us as the people hold all the power if we change. If we change the mind, we reprogram ourselves, we can change the environment. This is your power, brother. I'm just encouraging you to be awakened for true change. Be a radical thinker for a changed mindset. I'm just going to tap out. Till next time, protect each other, unite with each other, be power. Safety